Don't get scammed out here. I checked my email and my text messages and it said, you have a UPS package that wasn't delivered. Click on this link so that you can see the details. And while you're clicking on that link, you don't realize that the UPS website that it's going to was actually fake. And you start giving it your information and all of a sudden you're caught inside of a scam. Or this one, you get a message saying that you went through a toll booth. You go through indicating that you owe them money. But then when you look at the message thoroughly, you'll find that it's coming from some Hotmail email account. What I would love to talk to you about today is when you're doing your job search, because it's been so difficult out there, we're seeing scams pop up everywhere. And so I just want you to be alert and be aware of what's happening. If you are applying for a job and they are asking you to put in information for a credit report, then you should be suspicious of that, because just applying for a job should not require any credit account information. Or here's another one. You're applying for these roles or a specific job on a job board, and month after month, the same job keeps coming up as if it's never been filled. What's happening in this situation is that they want to attract people's information to indicate that there is a lot of interest in their company, but they have no intention of filling the role. The other thing we need to be mindful of is these fake interviews. And this is pretty interesting. You put in your application, they send you the information in the mail saying that we want to bring you in for an interview. You go into the interview, you go through all the steps, but before you come in, they want to do a briefing online. And as you're doing the briefing online, they let you know that they think you have the job. And then they start asking for personal information as part of their application process. Social security number, where do you live, and things of that nature. You need to be wary of that. Stop the call immediately and go research the company to ensure that that's a legit company. Another thing that you want to watch out for is now that we are living in a hyper or hybrid mode where people really want to work from home. So now you're seeing companies, or scamming companies, what I call them, would put information out saying that you need to pay X amount of dollars in order to get this particular remote only role. And that the role, once you're all set up, is going to pay you a certain amount of money per hour. That's not how these things go. And you should be pretty wary of any company asking you, any company that you're applying for a remote role, asking you money ahead of time before you get the role. And then the last one that I'll mention is the equipment setup, where most companies don't expect you to buy your own laptop or buy your own equipment, your monitors and things of that nature. So they'll say something like, you got the role, but now you have to purchase your monitor and your computer and all the tech that you need for the role. You should be very leery about this as well. Make sure that you go back to the website, you go do some research, check out the people that you're talking to ensure that that's a real company, because most companies will supply the equipment that's needed in order for you to do the job. I hope that this helps someone out there, especially if you think that you've been scammed. Make sure that you go to the bureaus, you check the website, you look for any information associated with that business or that company so that you don't get scammed. All right, take care and have a great day.